Greetings, Commanders, and welcome to the 5th episode of our Captain's Logs, which chronicles the progress of the Starship Enterprises Corporation and details orders that Commanders can follow to help as our story unfolds. Well guys, it's been a long road, but here we are, in the last phase of our campaign to take Gell-Mann Ring Station. This last, final stage is the civil war between SE Corp and the IVP. We of course want SE Corp to win the war. Thanks to some really excellent work from our logistics team, we managed to put into action a clever plan to give us a big lead on the influence charts once the war kicked off. The plan was explained in the last Captain's Log if you're interested, but all you need to know here is that it works, and we entered the civil war with a 4% lead. Considering victory is obtained in a civil war with a 5% difference, we have pretty much already won. Even though victory is all but assured, civil wars are great for making money and for earning rep with SE Corp, so I invite Commanders to come on down and join in the fun while it lasts. There are a few different ways you can support the war effort. The first and most obvious of these is to grab a combat ship and fight in the war. Conflict zones can be found all through the system. They spawn near to planets with stations, and they tend to move around, so you might have to go looking for them in the outer system. Please choose to fight on the side of Starship Enterprises and hand in your combat bands at Gell-Mann Ring Station. At Gell-Mann, quests can be found to massacre the IVP ships in conflict zones. Grab these quests, but be aware that they no longer stack and they must be completed one at a time. Combat pilots can also find quests to kill deserters, which will also aid towards the war effort. If combat isn't your thing, you can still help in the war. SE forces in Gell-Mann Ring are in need of non-lethal weapons and reactive armour, and you can usually find quests to supply them with these items. Both reactive armour and non-lethal weapons can be bought in Thirsk Survey in our own system. Commanders can grab a big cargo ship, the bigger the better, and head out to Thirsk Survey. Load up with reactive armour and non-lethal weapons, then return to Gell-Mann Ring. Remember, you don't need to make hyper jumps, so a big FSD is not really important. Once you have returned, you can board hop to repeatedly spawn the quests wanting your items. Please only complete quests given out by the Starship Enterprises faction. There are also Civil War scan planet quests that are good money and can be completed in a small craft with no weapons. All Commanders will really need is an advanced discovery scanner and an SRVB. And finally, there are a lot of quests to salvage items for the war effort. These quests will pretty much require you to have a collector limpet and cargo space, some heat sinks, and an advanced discovery scanner. Suffice to say, a bigger ship is preferable. My personal favourite is Python. For these quests, Commanders are to follow their quest instructions to the correct destination. The advanced discovery scanner will help you find the right place. Once a quest specific USS has been located, drop into it and deploy your collector and your cargo hatch and get nice and close to the items you need to salvage. Do not lock onto any of the loot and your collector limpet will go to work automatically. There's quite a high probability that pirate ships will drop into your location while you are looting. If this happens, deploy your heatsink immediately and then use successive heatsinks to keep your ship temperature below about 10%. Don't run, just stay still and use heatsinks and stay cold until your collector has picked up everything you need. If you're lucky, the pirate ships should not scan you and they will not start to attack until you're already halfway to freedom. You can hand in the items back at Gell-Mann Ring Station and aid in the war effort. Please only get quests given out by the Starship Enterprises faction. Check the details on each quest before you accept. The right quest should reference the Civil War in some way. If they do not reference the Civil War, then just ignore the quest. Doing Civil War related quests for SE Corp and handing in combat bonds at Gell-Mann Ring will help us to win this war and take the last of the core stations. And that concludes our current orders for now. Hopefully next time I make a Captain's Log, we will control Gell-Mann Ring, and indeed all of the core system stations. Good luck, Commanders, and have fun making those credits. Over and out.